Ligen office? And this was the question somebody has asked me in a chat box as well. Now, what I'm doing, let's say that the Ligen office is in India, and this Ligen office is undertaking business promotion services of head office incorporated in Germany. So I've given this recent advanced ruling coming from Karnataka, and this advanced ruling is really here and why. But listen, what is this advanced ruling? Ligen office is in India, and they are undertaking certain activity, business promotion activity of head office incorporated in Germany. So first question which I'm going to ask you, Ligen office giving services to the head office, is it export of services? Please tell me. Is it export of services? So you should answer only to the point which I'm asking. Don't go as per my slide. Just you tell me, Ligen office giving services to head office Germany with export of services, yes or no? It will not be export. No way. We have discussed they would be merely establishment of distinct person. Payal Gupta is the one who is saying yes. Payal, I'm looking the correction. Don't do. I really want my all participants to be saying correct. Mr. G. Nageshwar Rao and Tirtha Rao, they are saying yes. It is not export of services. Please correct. I said branch office and head office are merely establishment. And as per the condition, they should not be merely establishment. That's what you have to keep in your mind. No export of services. Now, next question comes. If it is not export, then just a while ago, I told you these are exempted. These are exempted. But this advanced ruling has gone an extra mile. And what they have said, you know, they say that this Ligen office is intermediary. They are only doing the business promotion activity of head office, intermediary. So what happened? This Ligen office is really promoting business of their company in India, and they're acting like intermediary, facilitating, arranging supply of goods or services between two person, HO and ultimate customer. HO Germany and ultimate customer. So this Ligen office is nothing but intermediary. And for intermediary, place of supply, if you look at provision under section 13 subsection 8 clause B, read with section 8 subsection 1 of IGST Act, for intermediary, place of supply is location of supplier, which is India, Ligen office, India. Hence, as per this advanced ruling, they have said GST leviable because place of supply is not outside India. This is what it being concluded in this advanced ruling. Now look at my answer, what I'm telling you. Terming Ligen office as intermediary, I'm having difference of opinion. I do not go with this advanced ruling. At most, I will treat this service as exempted. It is not export, completely agreeable. It would be exempted. But Ligen office is intermediary. I'm differing with this advanced ruling. This is my say to all of you. So this is one of the Ligen office concept which is being asked and I've conveyed to all of you. Now for claiming benefit, someone rightly said, if you want to claim benefit of exemption, which I said just a while ago of notification number 15/2018, POS, place of supply, must be outside India. Since they have said Ligen office is in India, and place of supply is in India, then they will not be getting the benefit. So this is what total situation. Now I want to do one case study with all of you. And this case study I want to do here. And I want to involve everyone, each one of you, so that all of you can really understand a typical kind of practical case study where I'm going to discuss the real burning issue in export. See, you look at this particular picture. In this picture, head office is in US. I'm first creating fact of the case, then I will ask the query to all of you. Head office has got contract from a foreign client in US. So head office is in US, foreign client is in US. It is for IT software services. So head office was supposed to provide IT software services to a client located in US. So both are located in US. Head office was not having competent resources. Then head office requested to the branch in India, Bangalore, branch in India, Bangalore, Karnataka, to deploy the resources to the client location at US. So branch Bangalore deploy the resources at client location at US. This is the complete fact of the case. Now my question to all of you, and you must answer all these questions one by one. Here, privity of contract was between head office US and client US. So ultimately, head office US going to raise the invoice to client US. Whether GST leviable, tell me yes or no. Whether GST leviable. My first question, say GST leviable. Say yes or no in a chat box whether GST leviable. GST not leviable because outside India. All well said, well said. Now, branch who has deployed the resources to the client site at US, for sure branch is not going to raise the invoice to the foreign client, US client, because branch has deployed the resources at the instance of head office US. So branch is going to raise the invoice to head office US. Is it export of services? Please tell me. Is it export of services? Looking for the answer. Is it export of services? Branch raising invoice to head office US. Is it export of services? It will not be export of services. Will not be, for sure. At most, it is exempted. At most, it is exempted. Perfect. So this is about the one part of the story. Pause this question here. Now, reversing the case. Let's say your branch in India has got Indian customer. Your branch in India, so say Delhi branch. Delhi branch has got client at Bangalore. So Indian client at Bangalore. Now for IT software services, branch was not having competent resources. They requested HO US to deploy the technicians, consultant at client location Bangalore. So this is the fact of the case. So tell me, HO, we're going to raise the invoice to branch Delhi for deploying foreign technicians, consultant at client location at Bangalore. Is it import of services, reverse charge applicable? Though I've done it But for the sake of brevity, for your conformity, I'm asking, is it reverse charge applicable in the hands of Delhi branch under import of services? Please tell me. With a reverse charge applicable? Yes, reverse charge applicable. Alok Sharma, you are the only one. And second one, Ansita Advani. There are two participants only, then Sarvottama Rao. There are three participants says, no, why you are making mistake, my dear friend? Don't do that. It is reverse charge applicable. Supplier outside India, recipient Delhi branch is in India, and POS is in India. RCM applicable. 100% applicable. Now Delhi is going to raise the invoice to Bengaluru client, right? Is it intra or inter? Is it intra or inter? Please tell me. Intra or inter? Please. Your chat box only will say intra or inter. So Delhi branch raising invoice to Bengaluru client. Transaction going to be intra or inter? Perfect. Perfect. It would be inter. It would be inter. IGST. Now whatever IGST paid on import of services, and it is IGST because interstate supply, export and import are being considered interstate. IGST paid under reverse charge would be available as a credit, which you can use for discharging your IGST liability. And why I discuss this particular analogy? Just to tell you, government want to levy tax when I'm importing services, but government is not giving me benefit of export of services. It is made exempted, but implication is reversal of common ITC. So this is the first case study on export and import of services. I discussed branch in HO. I discussed independent subsidiary company and holding company, and discuss at length, taken the example also.